All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Monday. It's March 9th, 2026. Still, still getting used to this new studio, and I think it's hard for me to see. There's no like labels on the media, so I have to just figure out which song is the right one. It's kind of funny. Guys, we'll be right back. I'm going to play a little intro. It's episode, what is it, 226 today, 226 of the Indoor Farmer. Let's see, 104 Central Time. We'll be right back. If you could help us out, hit the like button, share it out with some friends. Let's have a good show. We're going to talk about all the planties. I'm going to show you all the planties. We'll be right back. Let me show you this. All right, I'm going to play the intro. I'm going to see which one, see if I get the right one here. That's Weed Grow Wednesday. Indoor Farmer Reviews. There it is. Okay, we'll be right back.
In a world of concrete walls and city lights so bright, Waylon's got a secret garden blooming through the night. No fields of green, just pots and lights inside his home, turning seeds to supper, never feeling all alone. He's the average Joe who said, I'll grow my own damn way. Food and medicine from scratch, come what may. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun, bringing us together 'cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Waylon, the indoor farmer, lighting up the screen. He shows off his leafy greens, the project's taking flight. Experiments gone wrong, but hey, that's alright. From hydroponics hustle to soil in the spare room, learning curves and breakthroughs, chasing away the gloom. It's hard work entertainment, twisting sweat into gold, affecting every soul, young and old. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the
All right, we're back, and a lot of groups. A lot of groups. Sometimes I decide to share into them, and it takes a long time. I'm sharing into as many groups as I think are friendly to me. It's not necessarily all, you know, plant and growing groups or health and wellness groups. But guess what? Everybody got to eat, right? Everybody got to eat. Not just me, not just people who grow food, not just the ones who like plants, you know, everybody. So therefore, we gotta talk about it more. We gotta make it something that is more popular, right? So that's what I'm doing here. That's what Monday's show is all about. You might have found me yesterday on game night, and that's fun. We have a great time. Shouts out to our new winner, our newest champion, Kat. Kat is our new winner, and shouts out. I mean, it was a great game. We had fun, but it's all about building community, and that's why I play the games and have fun and want to give prizes back and make it more valuable to the people who join, right? But really, today's show is what it's all about. Let me see if I can share out to some groups on my profile too. I'll tell you what, if you're watching me and maybe you don't get my notifications that often, you might want to click the screen and you can actually see if they shut off your notifications on Facebook. Let's grow. Okay, who should we tag? Who should we send it to on the Facebook side? I try not to bug these groups all that often, but we're gonna do it today because today is it's my flagship show. This is the main show. It may not be the most exciting, but it is to me. It is to me because it's the motivation that I had to even start doing these things, going live, doing getting to know people through the internet because maybe people around me don't seem like they're all that interested in trying to do something bigger than themselves, maybe build something that can help other people, become a little more self-sustainable, all these things that I'm trying to do all by myself. I thought, well, I'm gonna have to reach out in the interwebs and talk to people, find these communities that I'm part of. There's a whole bunch of farming communities and canning communities and prepping communities, all of these things that I hope we can kind of come together and make it more fun and more popular. I do grow marijuana sometimes, but it's not my main focus, at least until I can get some of my some electrical work done in the house. But other than that, I'm trying to learn a whole lot of different things. Let's see, I'm sharing this out to places that maybe don't want it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, yeah, I do have a lot of stuff I want to show you today. A bunch of pictures and video of what I have growing on. Of course, I'm always asking for pictures from people of what they have growing on, but I don't get a lot of pictures from people. So today's show is not supposed to be about just me. It's not just supposed to be about my plants, but it is most like the majority of the content that I can come up with because it's right here. It's what I'm doing, right? If you want to get involved, send me some pictures. We can always check that out. Let's see. Okay, that's a lot of groups I just shared to. I guess that's enough. If you have a group out there and you want me to share to it, let me know. But I guess that's not necessarily something that people care about. Hey, why aren't you sharing your show into my group? I don't know. You want me to? You want me to? You can do it. I'll get to some comments here in a second. Oh, that's what I was going to find. Fire in the hole. Fifth. I don't share it over there often enough. And that's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I could tag people, but the tags don't work for me, so I don't tag other people because I feel like the tags might not work for them either. You know, I could send it to everybody's DMs. That seems to be popular and it seems to work. Seems to work. Let's just do this, and we're just gonna. We're just gonna blank. We're just gonna carpet. I don't want to say the word, but carpet invite. Carpet invite everyone. Would you like a carpet invite? Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this carpet invite we're talking about? All right. Ding, ding. Boom. Okay. This guy, that person. Okay, this one, that person. Okay, why not? That person. Sure, you too. Okay, how about you? How about you? Okay, that one. Okay, yep. Okay, yep. This one. Okay, yep. Okay. I don't need to send it to her. She's already here. And I guess that's fine. About that. Chris is here. Hey, Chris, what's up? We had Margaret stopping in. Margaret's here. Scott was in here. What's up, Scott? Hey guys, listen. If you want on the door prize, I'm about to pull that up in a second. Here, we're gonna get to some pictures of all of my planties. I got a bunch of things going on. Some things that were disappointing. Some things that are actually promising. So we're looking in that, and we're also. Oh, you know what we didn't do? I didn't do the number wheel spin. That's okay. I can make up for it through the week, but we can do this to the post now. Pull up some music here, and we'll make this post real quick. If you want to head over there, you can, but you can do it later too. I think I'm not going to spin today. I'll just wait until tomorrow. Give everybody enough time to get on the wheel. Let's see here. All right, let's do it. In fact, because of that, I'll wait until after the show to actually finish it, if I can remember. Let's see, number, wheel, post. Let's see, what's today? The 9th, March 9th, 2026. Like and comment. For a number. Boom. I will spin 4 times, and you don't have to be there. To win. Consider inviting some friends to the community. It works. And thank you. Hey, thank you. Hashtag WTIF. Good luck, everybody. The reason I'm waiting till the end of the show is because the first person who comments gets 2 spots on. Whoa, everything went goofy on me for a second. You guys, comment below that if you can still hear me. I heard a bunch of beeps in my headset, and just like, I don't know what happened. 7 days. We're gonna unpin the game night post. Unpin. Yeah, let me see a hashtag WTIF in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let's go. Well, I would like to sign up for game night if you ever make a post. Ah, look at this. The Brendo's Ball Busters on it right here with the yesterday. Okay, we will hit publish in a little while. But right now, we can give this door prize wheel a little go. If you're on Facebook, like and share, comment shared, and I'll put you on the door prize wheel. Thank you, Margaret. Diane, hello. Ronald, hello, brother. Let's go check out the Rumble. 6 people on the Rumble already. Let's go. Everybody's got to eat. You got to talk about it. Chris on both sides. Margaret on both sides. Everyone's favorite weirdo. We know who that is. Ronald. On the Rumble. Diane on the Rumble. And Ronald B on the YouTube. Awesome. Thank you. My sister came in. Everyone say hello to her, my sis. She probably won't say anything, but she popped in. Everybody say hi. Loretta, hello. Let me put you on the wheel. I love it when I send someone that when I send someone the link that I'm live, and then they still send me messages like I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna respond. I say I am live right now. Oh, you're having surgery. Oh wow, Rose is having surgery today. Send her a little prayer emoji here. I'm gonna say I hope your procedure goes smoothly. Hi sis, thanks Loretta, thanks everybody for sharing. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. We got our wheel taken care of. Man, gosh, I just love all these new options. I just don't even know which one I want to use, you know? This one's pretty good. I like this one. All right. Got some pictures to pull up from me, and then I actually have all the items necessary to plant a tray of microgreens. And then, of course, I do have to get to the game night winners and all the prizes still, so I'm going to try and do some of that a little bit later in this episode, maybe after I do the door prize. But I got RO water. We're going to use RO water and cocoa core. I've got my seeds over here. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do all one seed. I did a half and half successfully a couple times, but I don't like it. I don't like the half and half tray. It just doesn't seem to work right. Like you can't get a full carpet out of each thing because one of them grows faster than the other, unless you can find two different crops that are exactly the same sort of growth speed, which you could do, but just more annoying. And yes, she didn't say anything. I knew it. Thought I could bully her into saying something, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe one day I gotta start making millions. My sister will talk to me again. She's my twin sister too. Maybe she can just read my mind. That's what's happening. Let's go here, pull up our first picture. Hey, look at this. I can make the pictures. Yeah, I like it. I like it. How do you go, or how do you got, what? How do you got or get your RO water? So I have a system, our RO system that has filters on it, and then tubes that come from that to wherever I want it to go. So like I can literally turn this on right here and RO water comes out. All right, what do we got here? Oh yeah, sad story, you guys. I had a voluntary cannabis plant pop up, and then I came and looked at it, and it was just like something had eaten the roots, and it just fell over. Timber. Wow, those look like boulders with giant rocks all around. They're tiny. Okay, so here we go. Pretty sad that I couldn't get, like, look at all these different cups of seeds. And there's a lot of seeds in these cups. And it seems like nothing wants to grow. What I did finally get growing was, it looks like maybe tomato is growing. We're going to see that here in a minute. Oh, I'm gonna post this video. So for all those people who like the crunchy, oh, crunch. Crunch. Yeah. Crunch. Ooh, crunch. Yeah, those ASMR people, you know what I mean? They're going to love that video. Kyle, how's it going? Kyle, share the video out, like the video, and we'll put you on the wheel, bro. Share it out wide. Share it out with your friends. If we can get to 30 people in here, we will spin the door prize. Gotta hit 30. We're at 13. I think we can do it. Actually, well, yeah, we're at 13. It's not counting X anymore. They need to fix that. If I was soil, I would bust. What? From seeking air that food? Okay, you're... What? You're gonna have to reiterate that, Timothy. Okay, guys, I threw this pepper out that was on the pepper plant that started to shrivel up. It wasn't doing so good. And then the roly-polies started eating it. I didn't know that's what they ate. I thought they ate like other stuff. So that could be a reason that a lot of things aren't growing in the grow bed. Maybe they're all eating the seeds. I'm also not actually typing, or I'm not typing. I'm not specifically planting things in the grow bed either. I'm just burying a lot of scraps, and some of them are growing. Actually, you're going to see that here in a little bit. But yeah, roly-poly's just eating that pepper up. Check this out. I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, wow, look at that. There's like 3 or 4 little roly-polies in there. Big ones, actually. I thought it was cool, and I'll keep that in mind moving forward here, because it was cool, but it was nothing, actually. It wasn't nothing yet. Okay, so that is a tomato. So I couldn't see what it was because there's no words on it. But look at that. We actually finally got one, boys. We finally got one. That's right. That's right. Finally got one. And it's a tomato. I'm surprised. I'm surprised we couldn't get more. I mean, like, lettuce didn't want to pop. There's a whole bunch of lettuce seeds in there. Lettuce. But to be fair, this popped after I opened it up and got some airflow going on. Shouts out to Cullen. It was his idea, thinking there was not enough airflow in there. That was a good assessment, because I had this thing closed and there was no air flow inside there. And this is the only thing that actually survived, or sort of still sprouted regardless. So I haven't actually grown. I haven't put more seeds in since I've figured out that the air was an issue. So I'm thinking of putting a few more seeds in each one of those, but I really don't want to. Like, what are the seeds that are already in there doing? Are they all dead? Do they try to sprout and then die because there's not enough airflow? I don't know. I don't know. It's a conundrum, but I'm happy that the tomatoes popped. Finally, I just wanted to, like, grow strong. Grow big and strong, tomato. Grow big and strong for me. It's like a jelly bean tomato, was like the description. Jelly bean? So you got like cherry tomatoes, and then jelly bean tomatoes are even smaller, right? They got to be tiny if they're considered like a jelly bean. There's the RO hose that comes into this room. Give it a little spritz. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Here, we'll just mute it. Over here in the morning, trying to breathe. So I have some that are in soil and some that are in just coco coir, and so far just the tomato that's in the coco coir is the only thing that's actually done anything. So I'm a little jaded by this now. Tried it a few times and I don't know why I can't seem to get plants to grow like I could in the past. I don't know what happened. Got high hopes for this tomato. It better do something. That's all I'm gonna say. Better do something. Ever had any luck growing in a nose well? What's a nose well? Is that some kind of joke, Chris? Hey, Macy. Macy, like and share, and I'll put you on the door prize wheel. Ronaldo in the house. What's up, man? Ronaldo with the 10 stars. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thanks, Ronaldo. Cheers to the 505, brother. In fact, we can do that. We can take a little toke here. I'm trying to keep things somewhat, family friendly. I did share out to the Christian podcast group. I don't know if they accept my share, but we try to be. We're good people here. We're good people. We might be a little debaucherous once in a while, but we're really trying here. We're trying to be better. Trying to do better. Anyway, Kyle, you're on the wheel. Macy and Ronaldo 505. Macy, you're probably not going to stick around, Mace, but I'll put you on the wheel. Do you want to come up? You working today, Mace? Come up and talk about some planties. Hey, TCR in the house. What's up, TCR? Let me put you on this wheel, my guy. If you guys aren't following the Cat Ranch on Rumble, he's brand new to Rumble. If you like cats, you like the Cat Ranch. Just saying. I think it was a man. I thought I saw a man in the video the other day when we raided you. Are you a man? You don't have to tell him. You don't have to answer that. Just say, I'm a bot. Burp, beep, boop, boop. You can do that. All right, back to the picks. Waylon talks to plants like he does the doggies. That's right. They're my babies. And I kill them all the time. And I eat them. Wouldn't that be weird if dogs had something that, you ate? They had a fruit. Oh, man, my eyes a little bit, like a golden retriever, goops up, That's what happened. You guys. I don't need the zoom. I don't need the close-up, though, Cam, if you want to just... Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. So we got a pepper plant. We got a pepper here growing. This plant that's been getting, just having a battle on, like an Armageddon-style battle on it for months with spider mites. It's the only thing that they like in here. It's the only thing. Now, I plan to tear this whole system apart that it's in, so I don't know how much longer this plant's going to survive. I'll try to transplant it, see what happens. It's an old pepper plant. That's a tree. Look at the trunk. The tree trunk. It's crazy. It's got bark. Pepper tree. Pay no attention to all the junk back here. The sword. Hey, look at the Plinko. I made this thing pretty fast. I could probably do a lot better job if I took a little more time. But man, that was a fun game, huh? Take a little game night. Was a fun week that time. We took a little ping pong ball and you drop it through the hole, and then it goes blink, 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 and then you got to guess which cup it goes into. That was fun. Anyway, I've been spraying there. I've been keeping up with it. I don't really see any spider mites. I just know that's what was happening. So, I'm not scared of them. It's just part of nature. You got to have the good and the bad. You don't have to have spider mites if you want to do like a just sterile, like have a room somewhere that would not be where your computers are, obviously. Another room where you just like lock it down, boy in the bubble style, like kind of like they did on the house on that the movie E.T., the kid's house. They just lock him down and just like the whole house is a bubble. Also, like you could do that, I guess. I'm not there yet, and I don't want to be there. I want to be like I want to be able to sort of ebb and flow with issues and actually be able to just kind of prevent them by companion planting and natural methods. Um, anyway, I'm getting better with it, and how this is kind of a I guess a statement to that because of how old and still alive this pepper plant is. The battle is real. Look at this. I'm going to post this plant. This is good. I don't know if you guys noticed on Facebook, if you're following my Facebook page, I've been posting a daily picture of plants, and not everybody gets to hang out during Mondays when I'm showing off what I have growing on. So throughout the week, I will post pictures of the plants once a day. Your daily dose of planties. Name Steve. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Saj, hello. Hey, thanks. Cheers, Ronaldo. I've tested 19 strains, all hybrid, with my super. It was super fun. Very cool. I want to do some autos soon. I have a pack of Nancy's Own I've had for a while. I just need to pop them. Need to pop them. Meow, Saj and Cats. We've got the Cat Ranch with us on the Rumble. Got lots of cat lovers in here today. I'm just gonna put you on the wheel. If you would hit the like button and share us out. We'll put you in the door prize. We gotta try and get up to at least 30 people. We got 16 in the house now. If you guys could tag and share it out. Tag a friend. So this is purple kohlrabi. Purple kohlrabi. And this is my biggest one that's growing, and I can't wait. I'm going to harvest it. I think I'm going to give this one to my mom, or maybe cut it in half and give it to her. That's a lot. That's a lot of kohlrabi. I mean, I guess some people just cut it and eat it. I shredded it up and put it in like stew and soup and stuff like that. It's good. Guys, on the Rumble, you can do the repost. You can share, but you can also click repost, and it'll sort of echo it in the Rumble algorithm on your page as if like you're just sharing it. So that's helpful. All right, purple kohlrabi. What I do when I need some greens, the broccoli and the kohlrabi are all edible. So what I do is I'll find some of the smaller, like nice looking leaves, maybe the younger, healthier looking leaves, and then chop them off. Put those bad boys in the soup or whatever you're doing. Make a sandwich. So here's some. I'm recycling that water that I used for the bubble hash last week. Again, I don't know if that's the best plan to do, but actually gave all of it to Limon, and then maybe a little bit to the table. Obviously, all of it goes through the pot into the table. This is a lemon tree, and the branches are growing downward because I put the tree next to the light instead of underneath the light. So it's next to that. So check this out. Look at this. All the water I poured into the pot. Everybody out of the pool. Everybody out. Look at this. Look at how many. There are so many roly-polies in there. There's a ton. It looks like an alien invasion. This is the big papa right there. Hey, I'm the man. Like, that's the biggest roly-poly ever. And then there's a few more. There's a couple dead ones in that water, so I put like some like debris in there so they could like climb up on stuff. Cullen, what's up, man? Cullen, we did it. We finally got something to sprout in the little cups. This time was a tomato out of like, I don't know, a dozen tomato seeds that I put in that cup. Finally got a sproutling. Oh, we gotta watch that video one more time though, you guys. This is crazy. So you pour the water in, and then and like evacuating the hotel, man. Everybody comes out the bottom floor. They all come flying out. I had just put some more soil in this too, so that there's a lot of good nutrients in that topsoil right there. I gotta check this part out again. Look at this. I just started noticing the I poured the rest of it in the corner of the table just to get some more in the table, and then boom, here they all come rushing out. Ah! Help! You killed Kenny. One of their friends' name's Kenny. Like, ew, this water tastes like hash. Win-win, right? Well, I don't know if I'd call it a win-win. I'm not getting enough seeds to pop over there, but to your credit, Colin, I said it already earlier, but your idea of the airflow, I think that's probably was my issue. I could not figure it out otherwise, and then after I opened it up a little bit, that's when I got the tomato to pop. And speaking of popping, look at the broccoli. You guys have seen this. I showed this off last week, but it looked a little bit closer to what a broccoli. What do we call it? A spriggin? A broccoli thingy? Florentine, not Florentine. Floret, I think is the right word. Anyway, it started to shoot up. Now all of this is still edible, but that's all going to start turning into flowers, like you see in the back there and down here. And then this one just shot straight up into the light, like it was almost like I would like to see a time lapse of these, because the thing just goes flying up there overnight. Suddenly it's in the light. It's like, what is this? I can't go any further and this hurts. Ouch. I do have something. I put a lot of scraps, a lot of leftovers and scraps in this bin, but look, I have something growing over here. I can't recognize what it is yet. I have seen it. I recognize it. I don't know what it is. Maybe we'll ask AI what it is during the show, during the garden savvy portion of the show. So it's funny because of the time shift today. I plugged this in thinking I had about 20 minutes left of power in the timer there, and so I thought, oh, I'll just go ahead and water the table for about 20 minutes, and then it just kept going, and I wasn't paying attention. Like an hour later, I'm like, whoa, and then my aquarium was really low in water, and it's a little bit better now. I started filling it up as soon as I saw that, but here we are with the mint. Mint isn't looking so happy, but I'm gonna give her some water, some agua. Look into the term damping off when it comes to sprouting. If you might find the answers you're looking for, you think damping off. That's when like the seed kind of becomes unviable because it was drowned, more or less, or what? Yeah, I'm now that I've opened it up and got some airflow in there, I'm going to try again. I'm actually going to plant a tray of microgreens during the show today. I have all the stuff here to do that. Damping off. We can look at that. It's great raw kohlrabi, Diane. I don't think I even tried it raw. I used like a carrot peeler on the outside and peeled off the whole outside, but then just cut it up, cut chunks, and then use like a cheese grater. No, Ronaldo, it's at like a 7 point. I'll have to check it to make sure, but it's actually pretty low because of the I don't know if equate helps me in that case, but the as soon as I put the driftwood in there, there's two big pieces of driftwood in there, and I checked it a few times after that, and I need to check it again, no doubt. But the pH was low. It was like not too low, but like it was surprisingly not a battle anymore, and I should check it out again. Maybe the driftwood only has so long that it works like that, but it balances the pH, or at least that's what it's supposed to do. I don't know how long though, like I said, but it's a good point. I need to check that out. I have test strips, which I know they don't last forever, but I also have an electronic tester, and I know that those you have to calibrate those. So sometimes I don't really trust any any readings. Water in the table, spreading some water out. She's talking about kohlrabi, Chris. Well, damping off is usually a combination of two or more things, more than just too much water. Oh, I see. Interesting. Amazing results, Ronaldo. Yeah, I was really surprised at the pH difference, but that has been a while, to be fair. So it's probably a good point. Yeah, I was like, whoa, look at that. What? Wow. I went around, like all these bells and whistles went off in the house. Confetti came shooting at me, and I was like, what? In the plant, finally, something sprouted. Everything looks nice and green. Yeah, everything looks pretty green, right? I don't think I have too much of a problem in the table itself, although I just think maybe the worms and arthropods might be eating some of the seeds from the scraps I've been putting in there. But hey, that's good stuff for them. They like it, so I guess I'm not going to be too upset. Now I can say this: I think there were some roly polies in that soil in the top row there when I had used soil from the table. Pretty sure roly polies were in there, so I'm like, well, okay, maybe they ate the seeds. But then I don't have that. I didn't have that excuse for the cocoa core in these bottom four cups, and there was just RO water used. I didn't use any water from the aquarium. I thought, okay, maybe there's something in the aquarium water that just didn't it was like some kind of bad pathogen. I don't know. But so I eliminated that. I first tried these three cups of fruit trees, and I tried them in a different cup. I tried the float method for a long time, and then I think I even tried the wet paper towel method, and then I put them in these cups and tried that. So those seeds are probably long gone inside there, but I tried that a bunch of times, and then those top five that have soil in the top row there, those have a bunch of different things: spinach, tomato, lettuce, lavender, and there was one other thing. I can't remember what it was. Basil, maybe. I really want these tomatoes to grow. They're jelly bean tomatoes. Jelly bean. I just imagine coming down here and popping a couple off. If it's kind of like that plant that Cullen sent me, then I should be able to harvest it and like they come back. Keep coming. Keep them coming. Jelly beans. Pop, 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 pop. Maybe you can like. What if you took a jelly bean tomato and you do like a chocolate dip, cover it, a chocolate covered, like a M&M, except there's a tomato inside there. Would that be a anybody be interested in one of those? I think it'd be good. Tomato is a fruit. Doesn't have a lot of sweetness to it, but it'll be a new product that I make. Chocolate covered jelly bean tomatoes. Anyway, this speaking of jelly bean, there's a jelly bean pepper growing here. Not It's not what it's supposed. It's going to be bigger than that, but Yeah, a lot of these leaves were all damaged before, but you can see new growth here. You can see new growth coming out. I could probably chop a bunch of that stuff off of it, and then as long as I leave a few good green leaves, it'll come back. I'm gonna eat my tomatoes with a sprinkling of sea salt. Really? Fuck around and find out, Ronaldo. You're figuring it out. Yeah, I mean, I think we're getting down to it. We're getting closer to the issue. If I put some more seeds in the cocoa core and I try it again, there's a good chance that I'll have some pop this time. As long as I keep that one growing, I hope it doesn't fall, because I actually did have lettuce pop before, but that's when I had the doors zipped up and everything, and it just died. So that's more evidence that we're kind of moving in the right direction. I had this. This is kind of funny. I didn't have this covered up, and the water was coming out splashing and then growing, algae and moss and stuff. But then I had this cup that I usually have sitting here anyway, and I thought, well, why not just cover it up? Black it out, and then maybe all that stuff will die off. And yeah, but look at this hole. Again, this system was built with a bunch of different ways to grow, and I'm not really using it to that full extent now, especially as it's starting to break down anyway. But one of the holes, I didn't have something to cover it up, and so I put this empty bottle of equilibrium, and it's starting to have this layer of algae grow. And then also over here on the edge too. This is an old piece of siding that was in my garage, and I thought, well, I can cover it with that. Yeah, it's just starting to grow. So let's grow. So the whole system is just not. I don't think it's really worth. I was going to say refurbishing, but I am probably going to repurpose some of the materials from it. But it's not really worth upkeeping, because I need to take it all apart. I need to take it apart. It definitely needs to be taken apart, and I'll show you why coming up here. So we got another little guy growing in the table. It looks like a sunflower, but I don't know. I don't think there shouldn't be any sunflower seeds over there, so could be a few things. I put a lot of scraps in the table. Who knows what that is? It looks like a few things. Look at this. This was the cover photo. I mean, they got a little hotel. They got highway going up in there, and then there's around the corner more. That is crazy. Turn into mold, you think, Ronaldo? The algae will? I could spray it down with some peroxide. Well, the moisture there will mold for sure. Yeah, that's probably a good call. But yeah, I gotta tear it all apart anyway. It's all a bunch of hodgepodge scrap materials. Some of the materials are even worse than other materials as far as what I should be using. Yeah, I'm excited to build the next system. Yeah, look at this. There's got to be 50 roly-polies just in this picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe maybe 40, but still, it's insane. I forgot about the chat. I can do something else with the chat, I guess. This might be the best place to put it. You can see it. As I'm moving, you can see it better. Yeah. Try to cut a tomato in half, sprinkle sea salt and on it, and bite in. Yeah. You mean one of the jelly beans? Just one piece of sea salt on each jelly bean tomato. Clean it with alcohol. Yeah, but I'm worried about the fish. They're definitely reproducing. Yeah, the worms don't come to the surface as much, but there's plenty of worms in the table as well. I wonder what they do to each other. I wonder if one kills the other. I don't think worms are really predators in any way, but some worms are. They're but red wigglers, I don't think. Arthropods, I don't think they're predators either. So maybe they just walking by each other. Hey, Phil. Hey, Jeff. How are you? It's kind of like that. All right, let me see it. Let's wake it up here. We got 18 in the house. We're almost there. We need 10 more people. Hashtag WTIF, guys, if you want to see some clouds while we say hi to our new arthropod overlords. The video was wild. Oh, we already saw that. It's interesting. There we go. It's like growing into the light. Gonna have to chop it down. Cheers. Cheers, Colin. Oh, it's Colin on the Rumble. Let's go. This picture right here is what I'm going to put this in AI. I'm going to find out what we're looking at there. There's a bunch of them. I mean, we'll find out if it grows, and then I can find out too, but yeah. Remember on the Rumble, guys, you can do the repost. Let's see if we can get a few reposts inside Rumble. You just have to put a title, hashtag WTIF or something to that effect. I knew Ronaldo would be down. Cheers, Ronaldo. I forgot what I have, but it's some good stuff. I'll tell you that. Cheers, Diane. Cheers, Colin. If you're just popping in, guys, the number post is not up, and I will do a couple extra spins on one of the shows this week. Any thoughts of what this is? Anybody? Thanks, Chris. Pepper sprouts, you think? I would love it. I'd be really happy. They do look kind of like pepper sprouts, you're right. That's a pretty good assumption. Or I guess not assumption, but pretty good valuation. These are another little new sprouting. Maybe radishes or I don't think it's more kohlrabi. I definitely don't think that's what that would be. Similar coloring, but ah yes, there's the table. This side has like a big hole, and actually I need to figure something else out with this. Come up with like a drain. In fact, that guy that Colin sent me on YouTube he builds it up from the ground. I'm thinking, well, man, I could almost do that in the basement here. Build up from the ground. I just have to find out, how he does the circulation. Water circulates through the table like it's a little river almost in the table, and then somehow goes back. So there's got to be some method of filtering out all the solids and some method of repumping the water back to the beginning. I don't know. Maybe it goes in a big circle, like a lazy river. That might be cool. That might be a good idea. Some of the splashes kind of spritz the soil around it all day and kind of get it just a little moist, a little bit of moisture. There it is. Girl, just invasion of the. Does it go a little bigger if I do this? There we go. Oh, okay. So I could do like that, and then could see the chat a little bit easier. Yellow skunk ponds instead of farms. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'd like to have him on sometime, but I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. This is 2/26, the 9th. My son is born in March, so I gotta do the birthday thing, get some birthday stuff this month. Yeah, I definitely made a puddle in that spot by the end of the watering today because I left it on for a half an hour. Half the aquarium was empty. He didn't respond. That's okay, Colin. I appreciate it, man. Like I would reach out, but I think I think he's I don't remember, but I thought he had quite a following. I'm sure they get hit up a lot for interviews and such. There's got to be like 8 kohlrabies growing right now. When I get that big one out of the way, it's going to leave a lot of room for some other ones to grow over that way. There's like 3 right there in that shot. Got some more broccoli growing where the onions were at. Wow, Facebook. I guess we'll have a lot of. I got to say, there's probably quite a few rewatchers, reviewers, whatever people who watch after the stream is not live anymore. And I hope you do. And let me tell you, if you do watch it, please leave a comment. Tell me you watched it, 5 days from now or whenever, and I appreciate it. But I know for sure there are people that watch this afterwards. Not everybody has time at Monday in the afternoon, but I'm also, I'll probably move my show again at some point in life. So if you like what I do, you'll watch, even if it's not during the live stream itself. 19 in the house, guys. We're getting close. 10 people. Tag a couple of friends. Let's see who else is out there. Let's tag Gabe. I send it to a lot of DMs too. But not everybody's going to show me the love that I show them, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh, can't think of any other. All right, yeah, a lot of things growing on right now. Just trying to keep up with it, but while also trying to add some new things into the mix, like lots of scraps, extra scraps for them extra special worms and the roly polies. I actually was surprised how much room I had in this corner right here. There was no scraps. Was all eaten up nicely. I just buried scraps over here like a couple weeks ago. And I was able to fit all this stuff pretty easy. Of course, I had to peel some oranges off the box. They had been stuck to the box. Box is garbage. Hey, Amber. The right stuff. Oh, oh, oh. Is that what you mean? Oh, oh, oh. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, oh, oh. The right stuff, right? Amber? Amber, I'll get you on the wheel here in just a minute. Like and share. Tell me, comment shared, and I'll put you on the door prize wheel. We need 10 more people in the house. I know we can do it. Facebook, I have 5,000 followers and only 4 people coming through. Although a lot of you are on Rumble, which I prefer. Thank you guys. All right, we buried a whole bunch of scraps. That's fun. So look at this. Here's a little design flaw in this whole mess. Water's coming out of this because water is filling up this pipe all the way up to that point. And it's not supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to be going out this opening here. So again, I could adjust that, but I did adjust it a little bit. I moved the cup and I kind of looked inside there and to see if I could unclog anything. But yeah, it's dripping water right there, and just non-stop. It's not like fast, it's pretty slow, but and then in there it's just like I just cut a piece of this out, put the pipe in there, and the water just flows into there, and so some of it backs up, and it just like it's not the most clean setup. I don't mean clean as in dirty or clean. I mean efficient, the way that it's engineered. Ted, what's up? Like and share before you stop out, or before you leave, brother. Trying to get 10 more people in the house for the door prize. If you're watching on Facebook, we got 6 of you. Let's bump up the Facebook numbers. I shared it out to 1 million groups, 1,000,001 maybe. I'll put you both on the door prize here in just a minute. So here we go. So I opened the RO system, like the tap on the RO hose, just a tiny bit, and you get kind of like a little sprayer. So that's all I've been doing. So it's really not much water I'm giving them, just enough to wet their whistle. They got that tomato plant just hanging on by a thread. Looked like it could topple over any second. Man. Check your seals. There's not really any seals, Chris. It's just a hodgepodge of the angle of the PVC pipe is what's doing it. It's angled down at that end, and the water was coming out there fast enough, but then just starting to get clogged up. Algae and such. Algae. All right, well, we're actually done with the pictures. Let me get you 2 on the wheel, Amber and Ted. You do have to be here to win it, so if you leave, you leave. That's all good, but you're on the door prize wheel. And we're not going to spin it unless we get to 30 people, so we got to do that while we got a few more things to do. Let's see here. Maybe I can make a banner to make that apparent. Let's see. Let's get to 30 live viewers to unlock a door prize. How about that? We'll make it a ticker. Tick, 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 ticker. And along the bottom, that works. All right, so let's go to Garden Savvy. Ooh, we got some more action in Garden Savvy this week. Only one like on my post, though. That's sad. Thanks, John. Okay, who else we got posting here? I'm in we got from Bobby here. I am in a 9B zone, and I am in Florida. I would like a list of seeds, both flowers and veggies, that can start indoors now. Okay. I'm new to this, and I'm looking for some advice. I'm making progress with my seed starter method. I was told my last frost date is between March 13th through the 24th. I'm a bit excited and overwhelmed. I have carved out two no-dig plots. John gives him some good options here, quite a few. Tomato, sweet pepper, hot pepper, eggplant, basil, onion, leek, celery, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, kohlrabi, lettuce, sweet chard, spinach, collards, parsley, thyme, marigold, zinnia, petunias, snapdragon, salvia, rudbeckia, oh, I'm sorry, that must be rutabaga, maybe? No? Black-eyed Susan, coneflower. Wow, what's this? Dianthus, lobelia, strawflower, or coropsis. I feel like he's making things up. I'm kidding, but it's funny. Then we got another post here from Dramblaze. Hello, everyone. I'm a young gardener, and I'm from Spain. Gardening is not just a hobby for me; it's a way of life and a connection to my roots. I grow vegetables in my home garden, especially tomatoes, peppers, and seasonal crops. I love traditional varieties with real flavor, the kind that reminds me how food used to taste. For me, working in the soil is a form of discipline, peace, and gratitude. I'm passionate about nature in general, plants, landscape, and especially birds. I enjoy observing how everything in the garden is connected, from the smallest insect to the tallest plant. I'm always looking to learn, improve my techniques, and exchange knowledge with other gardeners. Wow. Like she goes on, but yeah, got some plants growing there. Very cool. I'm just gonna give them both a like. There we go. And we want to post. We're gonna post today's thumbnail. Happy Monday, Garden Saviors. Do you know any good guy bugs? That's good enough. Let's post it. All right, so the garden AI, I don't know if it's going to take this picture that I want to give it, because the picture's not in the format that it wants. So let's see if we can find it. We're looking for that. We're going to see if Colin's right about that pepper plant. And maybe there's other two plants too. We'll see what they are. Not seeing it. Where's the picture? Huh. Maybe it was a video. I didn't get a still picture. Oh yeah, I did. Here it is. Okay, it worked. What are the little plants that are sprouting? Cool. Very cool. Those little sprouts look like seedlings. Okay, but it's hard to determine the exact type from just this stage. It could be from vegetables, herbs, or even weeds. If you recently planted seeds in this area, consider what you... Okay, hello, I know that part. Make sure you have enough water and sunlight. Well, you know what? That was not helpful. It was not helpful. Let's try another one. Can you determine what the small plant is in this picture? Let's see. You say nope. Sorry, I can't determine the specific plant. Well, fine. Wow. What good are you then? That's sad. Wonder if I can get a picture of Miss Limone from maybe past pictures and see if the AI knows like what's wrong with it. Like, hey, can you tell me, anything wrong with this plant? Not last week. Let's see if the week before. Or we can give it the pepper plan, see what it says. Let's see that. Let's do that here. We'll go back to today's episode. I know I got a pretty good close up. Let's do this. Can you tell me what is wrong with this pepper plant? Let's see. Hey, Kathleen. Hello, Kat. Kat and Kathleen. Hello, ladies. Al, hello. Guys, if you could hit the like button and share it out with some friends before if you leave, that's cool. But I'm going to put you on the door prize anyway. Okay, let's see. Nutrient deficiency. The yellowing is curling of the leaves might indicate a lack of nutrients such as nitrogen, magnesium. Consider using a balance of fertilizer. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's the problem. Pests, that would be the thing. That would be the problem. Check for signs of pests like aphids or spider mites. They can cause leaf damage and distortion. Definitely not a watering issue. Environmental stress, probably. Disease, maybe. Oh, it gives me just a bunch of options. Well, okay. It doesn't know then. It just gives me possibilities. Interesting. Well, if you want to join Garden Savvy and become part of the garden community, it's kind of a social media for gardeners. As you see me scroll down the main feed, anybody that posts in here can ask questions and see what they can, network with other gardeners and growers and get some answers on some things. Let me know if you want to join that. I can get you a discount. Kat and Kathleen. Al's in here. Thanks for popping in. Kat, if you're still here, give me a hashtag and I'll stop and blow a cloud with you. Everybody on Facebook only pops through just long enough to say hi and they're gone. Except those of you who know how important this is. It's not just another stream. It's not just another live stream. There's so many big live streamers out there who barely touch on the subject of self-sustainability once in a while, but they do once in a while. When they do, those are pretty popular shows. Like for instance, when Joe Rogan has a farmer on, or regenerative agriculture. RFK was on not too long ago, and they talked a lot about glyphosate and other things. I mean, these are topics that we all should be like paying a little bit more attention to. Of course, my show is more specifically about my struggle and my journey trying to learn how to grow these things. But we all have to learn how to make it part of our lives. The necessities, the things that all things come from, which is our need to eat and survive. Like you can't name a single thing that doesn't come from that. You know what I mean? Like you can't. I mean, it's just crazy. So let's get to it. Let me see if I can get this tray of microgreens growing. Let's see here. Put this down. What do I want to grow? What should I grow this time? It has to be something that will be a microgreen. We got some radishes. We got broccoli. I already grew a lot of broccoli. Rambo purple radishes. Interesting. I've got more broccoli. And then arugula. Slow bolt. You could try some arugula. Do some arugula again. Kind of smaller seeds. Got some peroxide right here that I'm going to use to... here, let's do this. I'm going to use to make sure my seeds don't get any mold. Got some other ones here too. Bull's blood beets. Oh, I should do more of that. Bull's blood beets. I love the bull's blood beets. That's what we're doing. I wasn't all that, like, arugula was fine. It was just like another leafy green. I didn't really notice a big difference on it, so we're doing some bull's blood beets instead. That's what we're doing. All right. I'm gonna get to the door prize, or the game night winners and stuff. Do some of that. Get some of that taken care of after I get the door prize done. But I'm gonna do this first. What time is it? Hour and 18. We're getting close. 23 guys. We're getting close. We need 8 more people in here, and we can do it. Elisa May, hello. Yeah, glyphosate. Yep. The stuff that they talked about was pretty disturbing, because basically they said we couldn't just stop using it, because a lot of people would die, because most of our system is set up Roundup ready corn, Roundup ready soybeans, and if they were to stop it, then we wouldn't be able to shift fast enough, evidently, and a lot of people would die. A lot of people would die. And so they also said we mostly get glyphosate from China. And if China was to decide to just shut it off one day, we would be pretty screwed. We'd be pretty screwed. All right, I don't have a scoop with me. And now my gloves are on. I'll just use my hands, I guess. What's up, Elisa? How are you? Camera stopped right there. That's weird. I just have to get used to doing more of this all the time. I was doing it more, and then I was having like I Love Lucy syndrome where I couldn't keep up with it, you know? Stuff was like growing and I didn't know what to do. I don't like to harvest it and put it in containers and then put it in the fridge because it seems like, I don't know, it seems like it doesn't last very long. So then I end up not harvesting it, and then it gets too long, and then I put it in the grow table to turn it into full-size plants. Alright, I don't know if I put too much in, but that's okay. I got quite a bit of cocoa core left, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm still here, camera. Thank you. Hey, Ronaldo on the YouTube. What's up, man? Got a few YouTubers in the house. We're getting close, guys. We were less than 10 away. Keep tagging and sharing a few friends. I do appreciate it. I share it out to a whole lot of people too. We can get 30 people in here just long enough to do a door prize spin, right? They don't even have to like the rest of the show. They just have to come in at the end. Miss out on all the good parts. Alright, let's try to spread this around as much as I can. I can do it like this. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to get it wet first. Pretty sure I'm supposed to get it wet first. I'm gonna use this little tiny amount of spray to get just kind of wet the surface a little bit. And then at the end, I'm gonna spray them down with a little peroxide. If you guys are watching and you're somebody that gets on camera, consider coming to play on game night. We're looking for more players on the roster, people who can, you know, win prizes. And all right, that's probably too much. Okay. That's probably good enough. Now, a little peroxide. Bull's blood beets. They were really tasty, and I've been trying to get them to grow in the table, but they don't want to grow because I keep eating them. Okay. Now, I'm going to cover it up for a couple of days. I'm going a little slower than I should when I'm doing that because I I eventually will get used to it a little bit more, and I can maybe make them faster, do a lot more of them in a day. But I'm really trying to make sure I have the process down right, since I've had mixed success with microgreens. A couple of bull's blood seeds. We'll keep those. Maybe we'll plant them. How about that? Did you guys see that I made a post that more or less started the waffle? If you haven't seen it yet, on my page, kind of gives all the specifics, and yeah, you can start getting in on that if you want to. But it's basically going to be a shopping spree at Drizzle Dab at the shop in East Peoria. 75 spots, $2 a spot. You'll be able to use Sprout Bucks for spots, and you'll be able to get a spot for being a subscriber. Which I think is pretty generous. And another way you can get a spot is if you go to my page on Facebook, you go to reviews, and you leave me a review. Be honest. I don't care. Do what you think is truthful about me. But yeah, we only have 5 reviews on the page, so I'm going to try and get some more reviews on that. Let's see, Ronaldo on the YouTube and Rumble. I see you. Get it wet first, right, Margaret? Margaret. No, Margaret. Pushing my project to finish on 420. Nice. What was the strain? That's what she said. Yeah. I will harvest and either dehydrate, vacuum seal, or freeze. That's a good call. I have radishes coming up. Oh, cool. I haven't been able to grow radishes. I eat the greens. I can get the microgreens of it, but not the actual radishes. Too much money involved, Elisa May. Yeah, there's a lot of money involved, but it's also the fact that our whole system is like geared towards using, Roundup ready crops and stuff like that. Sadly, and yeah, that's a lot of that is because of money, but there are some promising things. There's promising things like the lasers he talked about, which someone said that's probably too expensive, and I'm like, well, maybe, but technology is only expensive until it gets widely adopted, and then you can get a cell phone for a few $100. So stuff like that. Smoking on flapjacks. Oh, that sounds tasty. You use regular tickets instead of Sprout Bucks. Well, the regular tickets are Sprout Bucks, Chris. 1 indoor farmer coupon equals 5 Sprout Bucks. That's why I said Sprout Bucks, because they're $2 a spot, so it'd be 2 Sprout Bucks per spot. You'll be able to trade in indoor farmer coupons for more Sprout Bucks. Yada yada yada. You get how it works. Sprout Books. You said Sprout Books. I'm on Locals or on Facebook. On Locals or on Facebook. I'm going to say if you're subscribed, and I'm not going to give people extra spots if you're subscribed multiple places. I appreciate people that do that, but I think I want to just keep it simple. And if you're subscribed to me at all, and no YouTube, I'm not talking about that free button that says subscribe, which everywhere else says follow. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a paid subscriber from either Locals, Facebook, Rumble, Kick. I think that's it. I think that's all the paid places that you can subscribe to me for me never mind me. All right. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these 2. We'll take them both. We'll put them both in the same cup. Oh. Oh. I just threw them on the floor as I was sweeping off other stuff. I think I know where they're at, though. Got them. All right, Margaret, I'm going to get it wet first this time. Not too wet, just a little wet. We did hit 25, you guys. Pretty close. Got pretty close. Appreciate the effort. I know we can do it. 5 more people. Just for a minute, just long enough to spin the wheel. I think we can do it. What can I stick in here that's not my finger? What can I stick in here in this moist cup that's not my finger? Or I can just take the gloves that I had, and that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Give it a little divot there. Okay, now give it a little bit of peroxide. I think I'm going to leave this one sitting here on the desk just to kind of see what happens. Just set that there for a little darkness. A little bit of darkness. Back to 25. 5 more people, guys. Get 5 more people in the next few minutes. We can do a door prize. We're getting close. Actually, well, I'm gonna get some game night winners taken care of, but I'll probably do that after the door prize. You guys don't have to hang out for that, but you can, because I'm going to probably have smoke. Maybe I'll do that on locals instead, so we can have watch a little Kill Tony. I haven't watched any Kill Tony in a while. Diane knows what I'm talking about. It's just sad that some of you, that I don't have a few people that come and visit over there. Diane, just me and Diane. All by ourselves. Flower gardening, yard work kind of sucks. Why can't I just hire a good looking guy to come over and do it? Why can't I just be rich, right? Why can't you just be rich, Elisa? I hear you. I hear you. 4 more, guys. 4 more. Rumblers, I appreciate you coming to hang out. I know a lot of you aren't commenting, but you're hanging out, helping us. You're being troopers, helping us get to this door prize number. Facebook, only 6 Facebookers. They're really showing that they just don't want it. They don't want it enough. They don't want it hard enough. All right, while we can, make sure you comment if you haven't yet to get on the wheel, of course. But 3 more people. 3 more people. I know we can do this. We can do this. And Rumble, come on, Rumble. Come on, Rumble. We got this. If we can get to, oh hey, if we can get to 750 viewers, we can make $60. I'll give that. I'll just take 10. I'll give 50 of it to you guys. How about that? Get us to 750 in here. Rumble Wallet offering 50 cents. I don't know if we want to do that. 50 cents, not enough. Maybe at the end of the show it's enough, but not right now. One more. All we need is one more person in here, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this thing. In fact, we're probably gonna do this thing anyway at this point. Ronaldo, I'm smoking on Motor Breath. I thought you just said up here you were smoking on flapjacks. All right, everybody on Rumble who wants to get on the door prize one more time, comment one more time, and I'll get you on right now because we're about to spin. We got, as I say, close enough. Only on Rumble. This is only for Rumble. If you're on Rumble, comment one more time, and I'll put you on one more time. What time is it? It is 2:40. Got a little bit of time to get some game night winners taken care of. I guess we can do that here on this stream. I can shut off the Facebook and see if it kicks us off. And then we can watch Kill Tony in that case. Nah, not gonna do that. I killed my blueberry bushes when I trimmed them. Oh no, Diane. I'll put you on the wheel, but that sucks. Chris, gotcha. Chris, you're probably coming up next on game night. Let's see who's on deck. We had a bit of an incident yesterday on game night. It was a little strange. Chris, yeah, you're coming up. You're next. You're next week. So if you can't play, it's okay. But you're up next week, and Brenda is up next week. On deck. All right, what do we got? Big Mike. What's up, Big Mike in the house? Big Mike, you're on deck for the week after that. If you're up for it at that time. Ronaldo, come back over to Rumble and comment one more time. Got a lot of samples to smoke. Oh, nice. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, samples are very nice, right? Anybody else on the Rumble? Margaret, let's go. Let's make sure we repost in the Rumble and hit the like button, all those good things. Let me see some dancing bananas. I'm going to take that 50 cents now. Come on. Let's get one more person in here on the Rumble. And there it is. Rumble Wallet, you guys. With a Rumble Wallet, it's a new way to secure your money, your wealth, and your earnings. And also to invest. You can use it for cryptocurrency. You can also buy solid gold on the Rumble Wallet from Tether Gold. It's got a serial code on it, a serial number, and everything. It's very official solid gold that you can purchase this way. It's not an IOU. It's not paper gold. It's real gold, backed by without banks, without vaults, storage fees, or gatekeepers. You can buy, sell, or move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when the regular gold markets are down, which is crazy. Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. That's power. And when you support creators Rumble, or on Rumble, you can tip them directly using Rumble Wallet, peer-to-peer, and outside the banking system. No permissions, no middlemen, no cancel button. This wallet is yours forever. Forever. Yeah, thank you for the 48 cents. I should have waited another second because we went back up to 17. It's okay. Okay, so that was the... See, Ronaldo. Okay. Yeah, I'll be up for it. Okay, cool. All good. Ronaldo. Dropping some new beans into the 505 water. We've got everybody else. All right, let's spin it. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's check this volume here. That's not bad. Let's try something else. Winter holiday music? Oh no. How about rock music? Welcome to the show. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Let's go down, maybe down here, 25%. Launch confetti, auto remove winner, animate winner or winning entry. Okay, we can do that. Volcanic spring water on my projects. Very nice. Wait, whoa. Is that volcanic spring water from the 505, Ronaldo? Are you joshing me on the where the water's from? Margaret
MJ.
Jet. That's right. And we got to 29, you guys. 29. Very cool. Margaret, thank you for everything that you do. Guys, Margaret's going to be coming out with some new delicious baked treats coming out soon. They are non-medicated, so for those of you who are, you know, in need of those kind of things, I'm sure you can find it. But they are going to be tasty and baked with love. Shouts out to Margaret. I'm trying to find a guest for tomorrow's review show. So far, I'm coming up nada. Everybody wants to do interviews at night. So I got to figure something out for the review show tomorrow. Gotta get these winners taken care of, though. I think we can hang out for a little bit until at least until 2 hours. Get these taken care of. If anybody wants to come up, let me know. I can put the link out. Now that we have the same link all the time. Paste. Yeah, congrats, Margaret. Put this out over here too. I'll hang out for another 20 minutes or so while I get some winners taken care of. We actually had some people win against the house yesterday. They won some Sprout Bucks back from me. A total of, let's see, Sheena wagered 3 and won 3. Then she wagered the 3 she won, and she lost them. And then she wagered 5 and won the 5. So she's up 5. Ty is up 6. And Kat is up 4. Man, they all came out cleaning my clock. But we got a couple more playthroughs of this. Maybe I can come out ahead the next time, or maybe I lose even more. That's probably highly likely. Highly likely. You're welcome, Margaret. Of course. Of course. Okay. Sheena. There she is. Sheena has 24 coupons, but she just gained 1, so that gives her 25. Wait a minute. How does she... Huh. Interesting. Okay, Ty Pond. He has 2. He gained 6. So that is actually... Now he has 1 Sprout Buck and 1 coupon. Cat. Cat has 2 Sprout Bucks left and 12 coupons. Cool. Margaret just got 1 today. That puts you up to 80, Margaret. Let's see what you won yesterday, though. You didn't win 1, so okay. That puts you to 80. Everybody's good from the week before. And let's see, Sheena, no. Chris used 2 for Aunt Vicky. Let's see how many you got, Chris. I don't see you written down anywhere, Chris. Oh, there it is. Okay. You got 40 right now. So minus 2. How is it I didn't have you in the game yesterday, Chris? That's strange. You're literally and I was looking for more people forever and I forgot you. That's crazy. I did that to Margaret the one time. My bad. Don't know how I did that when I was sitting there looking for people. Maybe because I got too much going on at that time. Let's see. Ronald Blackwell won the door prize. Ronald has 7. Now 8. Eight coupons. SunMed. Let's do that real quick. SunMed goes to Sheena. Country Boy Weeds was Cat. She said she wanted black. To drive to the mountains? Oh wow. You get the you go and bottle it up? I was there, I had to take off, but one week I was supposed to be there because I got really sick. Oh yeah. I remember that, Chris. Ozark Mountain High Creations going out to Aunt Vicky. I'm probably gonna put her prize in your box, Chris. Okay, let's see what else we got. The Grow Room Genetics, Sheena. And then Purple Haze Infusions, Margaret. And you said orange. Ooh, okay. Dabby Langston won a Sprout Buck for the first time. Ty won 2 more Sprout Bucks too. Did I already give him his? Okay. So he's got 3 total. And 1 coupon. Brenda won a Sprout Buck. No, that's not a Sprout Buck, that's a coupon. So now you have 20. Alice won 5. So she's got 29 now. Joe Orzel. Joe has a few coupons. 12. So now he has 13 plus 1 Sprout Buck. Steven got himself a Sprout Buck. And Coffin Kara got a Sprout Buck. That's everything I have to write down. Now I have to send a bunch of messages. Hey Rose, hope your procedures went okay. Just finished the surgery. Bean's live, so he's sharing it to me. So let me share back to him real quick. Like, gotta find today's stream. We're gonna share it, and we're gonna send it to Bean. Let's go over here. Let's share the Facebook stream to him as well. All right. Let's go over here. Got a few to send out. Okay, who do we got? We got Sheena, who won the 34 Mongrels prize, but unfortunately, Matthew just had a procedure. We're gonna be real light about this, Sheena. We're gonna say, congrats. Oh, congrats, Sheena, on winning the 34 Mongrels prize on game night. We know You need some time, or might need some time. We know you might need some time to recover, Matt. No rush. I hope you are feeling all right about that. Cool. Then we got Alice with the soil foods. Alice, congrats on winning the soilfoods.com prize. On game night, use code okay. Brenda winning the Master Rochi's Garden. Congrats on winning the Master Rochi's Garden.com prize. Cat winning. Oh, you know what? I need to take some of these coupons off that they used. Just realizing that. So Cat used 2 of them, so she's back down to 10. Alice used 2 of them. So you're down to 27. And then Brenda used 2 of them for Steven. So she's at 20 or at 18. And Kara bought hers. So Chris. I took those off for Chris. Okay. Cat winning the Nancy's Own prize. Congrats on winning the prize on game night. Cam? Game night. Use code and Drizzle Dab. Congrats, Cat. On winning the Drizzle Dab prize. Two left. I guess I'll send these to Brenda. Do you want me to send the wins to Steven or you? I hope there is a Steven, because she didn't have to do that, so there must be. We didn't see him talking though, so you know. All right. Oh wow, that's something I'll have to read later. Can't do that right now. It's time to go. What time is it? 2 hours? Yeah. Let's get out of here, guys. I did all the prize parts, so I think I'm gonna hang out and watch them kill Tony. I'm not going to Fire in the Hole. Those boys didn't come and say hi to me. You guys go over there and you tell them. I don't know. Hit the like button before you leave. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, Rose. Missed the door prize. I'm sorry. I got my frog juice. Oh, nice. My horse Cal kicked me. Your horse's name is Cal, and really bruised me up. Thank goodness I wasn't a direct hit. Wow, that hurts. Let's have a little smoke here. How about that? For some reason, in the back of my mind, I keep thinking, but what if that Christian podcast group let me share in? You know, they might get mad if I do this. If they do, hallelujah, praise the Lord. I hope you do. But this is also a religious experience for me and my audience, so we have to do it. Let me see some last minute hashtags, you guys. Let me wake it up one more time. Have a good day. You too, TCR. Appreciate you coming in. If you haven't, go follow or join my locals community. It's free to join. I think you can watch for free, but I think you have to pay to comment when I go there, but we'll see. Very nice. I feel like hanging out for a while since there's 18 rumblers in the house, but you know what? Y'all have to try to start coming in when I start the show, when there's actually, stuff to talk about. Here's what I am going to do, though. I'm going to hit the same ad twice in the same show. It's the most, it was the highest one. The Rumble wallet. Okay, so they have the QR code here. Empowering voices, enabling transactions, wallet.rumble.com to go there. If you prefer two Rumble wallet, why does it say two? If you prefer two Rumble wallet campaigns in one live stream, the second one will be rejected. Oh no, I didn't see that. The second one will be rejected. Well, then we'll just not say anything on this one then. Rumble wallet. Okay, that sucks. The second one was the... Never mind. That's okay, Rumble. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, head over to Locals. We'll be there in just a minute here. Let me see how to... Everything's new. I can shut it off and restart it on the same stream. Error code. Okay, Twitch didn't connect today. Interesting. Oh, well. All right, I'm out of here. Remember, tomorrow, 1 o'clock Central Time for the review show. I don't even know what we're going to review yet. It might be nothing. Might be something. You never know. Remember, everybody's got to eat, guys. Thanks again. Hit the like button, share it out, and follow the channel. Bye.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm Waylon the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro setup, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Waylon's here.